Yo, y'all, it's that time again. Elmo in. So, we got you on the shoe tonight. We down on the floor, chilling. We got the paintball gun again. Doing another video. This one's not going to be long, I swear. I promise you. So, this one's just going to be on some points as to why I think that you should shoot with one finger. And why shooting with two fingers on your marker is actually a trap. let's talk about it, as they say. So the reason why I say this is because if you actually look into the ruling for the NXL, the stipulations for ramping to be activated are 5.5 pulls per second, and it has to be at least 3 pulls at that rate before it jumps into ramping. So, of course, I can't discount that shooting with two fingers does allow you to achieve ramping faster. And in some certain circumstances, I do actually agree that shooting with two fingers can be very productive. But think of it somewhat in like video game terms. It would be like turning on your like afterburner, or putting on that upgrade, or like hitting a star in Super Mario, or something like that. It's where you're upping your offensive power in exchange for some dexterity and control. And the reasoning for this, honestly, is just because if you hold your marker with 3 fingers and your thumb, you have way, way, way greater control than holding it with 2 and also having to use the muscles and stuff for 2 fingers. And that control, I think at this point, is very important for us to be effective, because it's like upping our chances to like hit and be in the right place and use our guns more effectively, just as like the last video was talking about. So just being more effective. And to be completely honest with you, like in many circumstances now, I literally only shoot with one finger, and like 5.5 BPS is literally like that. Like, it's not very fast at all. And of course, like, doing that real quick is getting you ramping, but what's the difference between that and this? And remember, this is much faster, but this is probably ramping somewhere around there. So you don't have to go very fast. So that's why I think holding and being productive with your one finger, and like learning how to shoot really good with, quick when you need to, and then slow down and just hold ramping. Because once you get that rhythm set, you'll, again, not use energy to come out and keep doing this, and you got your fingers going all over, and there's nothing wrong, again, with that, except for that you're, using a lot of energy and ramping, but look how much you have to do to keep doing this, and it achieves nothing more than the same thing I'm doing this. So why would you do that? Use more energy. And this goes back to my initial point again, and I'll keep this short, that when you do that, it's fine, and you want to do that when you need ramping instantly. And places where I ramp instantly are when I'm going to be uncontested off the break. And that's like behind home, when I'm going to come straight up on someone right behind a bunker and I get full coverage and I'm going to sit there. Then I'm going to come straight into ramping. And honestly, like while I'm ramping, I actually switch back into one finger. But I do start that way to get my gun right on the lane immediately as the game starts. And other times is like when I'm snap shooting on someone, or I'm trying to take a lane and I come into my bunker and I'm set up and ready to take that lane. Like, what I do is like I'm still behind the bunker here, And what I'll do is I'll shoot at the bunker and literally ramp into my bunker as I'm coming out of my bunker. And what that does is it starts my ramp, for one, and two, it makes it so that as soon as my gun crosses the bunker line, I'm already shooting those shots. So I'm ready and set up. I'm pointed. I'm waiting. I'm ready to take the lane. I start ramping, and then I come right out. And in that case, I would use two fingers too, because I want to get my ramping on instantly. Because as soon as I hear or get that cue that I'm going to take that lane, and I want to take that lane, I'm going to ramp and come right out. And so, in some other snap shooting instances too, I think I ramp up with the two fingers too to get it there, but it's only in a lot of select circumstances. Otherwise, a lot of the times I'm taking my lanes and I'm just setting up, and you just have to get quick and getting your gun into ramping like really fast with one finger, and then just holding that rhythm. And a lot of guns have like a training mode, like on their gun. So like for instance, if you look at I don't know if it can see it, but it says 000 there. If I pull it, it'll go to... Did it not do it? Oh, it didn't do it. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to turn the eyes off. So you can see it's 000, and it's at 10.5. That's holding 10.5 because it's in ramping. That's still holding 10.5 because it's in ramping. So you can see just how slow I'm going here. I'm actually going really slow. It's actually impressive. So what's the point in doing this whole... I mean, look, it goes straight into ramping. I mean, pretty much the 3 shots. But obviously, like, you can do the same thing here too with one finger if you're pulling fast enough. So, okay. So that's it. Just some evidence and some pointers and some more interesting information about how to shoot. Because honestly, I think shooting with 2 fingers is actually like a paintball or trap, and you just need to get over the whole cool factor, and see that, like, objectively, like, if you take that as evidence, like what I just showed, then, and what I was talking about, then it should at least hopefully be a good argument. So, maybe try it out, or just, if you have any other questions or arguments against it, like, let me know. If you have any thoughts, let me know. Yeah, so let's go. MO out.